Guess you can free up
I mean,
another
I guess
crossbow.
I can stop that.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't stop gifting units, but I just would prefer other things. All right.
Oh, good.
Really too bad about that ideology or about that policy. It's really too long
Yeah,
to
it
wait
is.
too. All right. Well, just sign
You
that
just want a max
policy.
duration 11 turns?
No, it would be
9
only. It'd only
turns?
be 5. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right. Rationalism, sovereignty is fine there because that now sets up for the free tech when we need it, whenever we need it.
Yep.
And um, what's the cap? What's Lisbon's capital doing, or Portugal's capital doing?
Nothing.
Okay, what can it do? Factory in
Factory.
7 is pretty damn good. You can also
Yep.
purchase that factory somewhere. Where do you want to purchase that? You want to purchase that in your newest city, perhaps?
Uh,
You could just sort by
I
lowest
like
production.
Braga.
If you hit F2 and then sort by production. Okay, so, Seville
Seville.
is the worst, but it's building it. That's one of your
Yep.
core cities.
Yeah, it is.
I guess I don't know. It's already
I mean, we
spent
knew
two
it was
turns
chill.
building it. I might just leave Seville building that honestly and purchase it wherever you want. You
Yeah.
want it in Braga? Do it in Braga. That's fine. Just but get it now. The
Yeah.
sooner you get it, the better it is. The more it pays off, right? Yeah, the city has good stuff to build. Are you out of coal?
Why? Oh, I'm out of coal. I have to stop one to do that. I don't really want to
You
do
don't have to.
that.
You don't have. Well, yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on.
You could just general the fucking tile if you wanted to. Right.
Okay.
We may regret that general later. I don't know. Could have waited 2 turns
We
and
do
bought
have
it
one
too.
more.
Could have waited 2 turns on that profit.
Oh, now we need to figure out what we're doing with this. I could have bought the tile. Why did I do that?
That's what I was saying. Like you could have put the profit there if you wanted.
Oh,
It's not a huge deal though.
yeah.
You can go put that in the horses up in Madrid if you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Could improve those horses for no reason.
It's not no reason, but I hear you.
Yeah, for now anyway.
No. I wouldn't mind actually seeing that worker head down to the coal. If you can get another source of coal online, like maybe you move that profit over to Lisbon and plant it on the other coal next to Lisbon, and then you can actually improve the coal in your capital to make it a workable tile because it's a very strong production tile, and your capital doesn't have 1,000,000 production tiles. Speaking of 1,000,000 production tiles, your capital should be working in the engineer slot that just came out of the windmill.
Oh, okay.
But see what I mean about not being a lot of production tiles here? Once you get order going, you're going to want your production tiles. So what I would end up doing here is I would either improve or plant on the coal to the north, or maybe when you finish your factories, you just do it after then, right? Because then you can improve both the coal.
Right. Right.
Can you stick
You're
that
talking about
legion
this one
across
over
the
here?
river? Yeah, can you stick the legion across the river next to Old Safari, like across that mountain? Because you get just a little bit more vision there. Yep,
This one or
that one. Yep,
Next.
there you go. It's going to be very hard for him to mass units without you seeing them.
Yeah.
Okay, you just lost the Lux trade.
Yep. If I were him, I'd stop trading with me too. Let's see.
He is unannexed cities. He's top army. It's interesting.
What's he doing with that? He's right behind me.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost one with risk there. See if we can get both of them with him.
That'd be nice. Yeah, Kuba. If anyone else had done anything that game, that should not have been your game at all. Should not have been. I'd do factory ahead at university in that city. Unless you're planning on needing Oxford for something.
Well, it's eventually, but
Yeah, I mean for sure. Eventually, but I meant in the near future. In general, production building first is the most valuable thing you can do with your city's production because it multiplies future production, right?
gotcha.
And you bring the Legion over to free up the crossbow.
Yep.
All right, and where are you going with that profit? You're just gonna plant? Yeah, I'd just plant the profit. Honestly, it's 100. It's upkeep you're paying, and it's gold that you don't get. So
This one?
yeah, I'd go plant. You already planted on there. Plant there. Yep. What did he offer? Did he has
2 for 2.
Okay. What happened in second? It was 2 for 2 with another player as well. Yeah,
Yep.
I'd accept 2
I
for
have
2.
a lot of
for you.
luxuries.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I guess you do. That means you're importing 16 happiness this turn, though. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That's so much.
That's alright. We'll have a order in a minute.
What's that worker doing on that sheep over by Old Safari? Will you hit F10 for a moment? Okay, there's no half-built road. So... Okay.
There's that one, but not there.
Yeah, just keep an eye on. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, you think it's my fault for same turning unique? I don't think it's my fucking fault for same turning unique. I think unique should have done something that game. Well, done more than he did. He did do something. He almost won, but he should have won. Had that game handed to him on a platter.
It's like a mini victory every time I finish a turn.
Well, think how many victories you'll have by the time you finish this game. Where doesn't have? Do you have your national production wonder up?
No, I haven't built it yet.
Yeah, that might be good to do after
Need
this. Yeah, you actually have a lot of things that we'd like to see. I mean, the war cost us. What did the war cost us? It cost us a garden. It cost us a national epic. It probably cost us any chance of doing like hermitage or whatnot. 129 culture isn't terrible, but man, we don't have guilds up at all. It would be nice to be thinking about where could we do guilds. There are a lot of freshwater tiles that are unimproved in Porto right now, like a lot. I can count 3 in your borders and another 1 or 2 you can purchase, and that might make a decent. Well, maybe a decent guild city, maybe not. If for culture and population, it's probably one of the better ones.
Umbra, still spamming wonders.
And you could argue, I suppose, that no garden cost us Notre Dame, or cost us one of them. Anyways, okay, I see more units showing up
Yeah, I
near
do
village
too.
borders. So look for roads. I don't see them yet. They will show up next turn though if they start showing up.
Okay.
He might just doing what you did, right? Which is finish the war, move the units to where the next front might be. But he might be setting up to attack you. It's tough to say. Okay. I like the stoneworks for the happiness. And then the university. Okay.
Oh, I forgot we purchased the factory there. Okay.
Sorry. I do mean to hear your side at some point for that. It's just... I was very frustrated with the outcome of that game. Order's a little OP right now, so maybe we can just blame that. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, market's fine. I'd like to see you readjust tiles in the city to either work the food or work the engineers, or one or the other, right?
Or both.
Well, if you're going to want to work engineer slots, you're going to want to work all your engineer slots. I mean, that's not that many turns away from another engineer. I mean, how many turns do you grow? 3? Maybe when it grows, have it work. I mean, because you're missing 2 of those slots right now. You could make this pretty quick, this engineer, actually.
I mean, I'm plus 13. I can wait till I grow next time and
Then do 2 or something. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, because right now, I mean, if you got it, for example, you're 4 turns away from porcelain tech. If you could get an engineer in 4 turns, that's porcelain tower and a free science and a free scientist.
Yep.
I mean, like, so if you could do that now in Madrid instead of working whatever the hell you're working in there, that'd probably be better.
So work them both.
Can we? Is there anywhere else that can generate them as
work 'em both
quickly? Like, how far away is your capital from getting an engineer? Forever.
20 turns.
Yeah, I would work both those tiles in there and temporarily stagnant. As much unfortunate as that is, because that's going to be like a 6-turn engineer, 7-turn engineer. Is that right? Okay.
Let's see what it is. Stop.
Yeah.
7 turns. Yeah.
Thanks for the resub, Chris VM. Cheers on that. Update that sub counter. One closer to an over-explained game, which is these are kind of similar to over-explained games, honestly, because I'm talking about all the. I mean, I guess I'm giving more commands than I am, or giving directives as much as I am explaining why. But I think most of the time you're following what the hell's going on, right? So. How are Billy's units doing this turn? What do you think? Worker's still there.
Same amount as there was last time.
The worker moved away from the
beginning of the
crossbow
turn.
one, but stayed on the copper. The copper was done last turn too, so.
Yep. And no half roads popped up.
That we can see.
So
I'm not sure that
building
half
last
roads
turn.
show. Half improvements sometimes do. Okay.
Okay.
All right, fresh water in
let's get
Porto.
you
Yep.
here.
Yeah, exactly. And that lake provides fresh water too by Porto. All right.
Right. Yeah.
Is your spy
What
in
is
Russia's capital active yet?
Yep.
What's he got?
Oxford.
Okay, that
Let's
might
see,
be Oxford industrialization. I don't know. You should check the tech cost for military techs down the southern part of the tree right now.
757, 1117. So nobody's.
Yeah,
at
but
least
show
in
me
there.
architecture.
I
Okay.
know it was 1117
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
because I checked it when I got to economics and they were all 1117.
Welcome back to Horn Freak 84. Thanks for the resub, man. Update that sub counter. Glorious, glorious sub counter. All right. What are we going to do with 1,200 faith and no way to spend it? I do not know. Is there any other city-state, cultural city-states on this map? I think there's at least one or two others. Can we start looking to finish some quests for them, maybe?
Yeah. Let's see. Yerevan, no quests.
You could just throw them
We are
500
friendly
gold
enough.
next turn on Yerevan, though.
Yep.
That's worth doing.
Yep.
Kabul. It's Russia's right now.
It's Cocoa. Yep. It's Cocoa.
He still hasn't annexed that city, so Russia basically just gave Billy a bunch of cities then, because he hasn't annexed either of the cities he's captured, which means he got no value
Yep.
out of that war at all.
Yep.
That's kind of dumb.
So it looks like that's the only one, but we can pay them off next turn.
Okay. Can you get that factory done in one turn in your capital?
10 production? No.
Not from the scientists? No, you don't have the hills. No,
No.
okay. Alright. It's going to be a ton of overflow.
Yeah. He hasn't really grown any.
No, looks about the same.
Passed me in happiness, though, and he still has cities that he hasn't annexed.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense. He must be thinking they're not going to give him enough value. Maybe he wants to hit industrialization first. Maybe he wants to finish his Oxford before he annexes them. Who knows?
Maybe.
Alright. University. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either. Cuba and unique. I'm not sure about rationalism versus order right now. Prior to this patch, I would have said rationalism was better than everything, but at the moment, order policies just seem so fucking overpowered. I'd take a watermelon there. If it's going to be working specialist, the food would be really nice. Throw 500 gold to that city-state before we forget. Nice. Cool. That's Braga got. Okay. Up to you. You can either work the gold or one of the factory slots. The wine, I mean.
That's worth the factory.
Okay. Once you get order going, though, you're going to want hills.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, what are we doing in here? I'm gonna need to get compass soon too, for that extra trade route.
Yeah, I guess scientific theory before I bothered with that.
Yeah.
And even then, I might not go up there. I know the trade route's nice, but so is getting military units, getting like first pick on Himeji Castle, first pick on Brandenburg, stuff like that. 2 turns can be a big difference.
Yeah. Nobody even has steel yet.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. 2 people have industrialization, though. You can see Budapest's cannon. Who else is in the industrial era? Who did we miss entering?
Did Russia get there? Since Renaissance.
I thought city-states couldn't get the unit until 2 people had that tech. Maybe they can get the tech independently. Could Budapest be producing more science than Billy?
Is it a percentage thing though?
I don't know. Maybe it is a percentage thing.
Because we're down to 4 players, so maybe it's 25%.
Could be. Could be. Alright, you get to pick an ideology next turn. I'd be spamming order if I were you.
Yep.
Not that anyone's in the area yet, so it's unlikely they can beat you, but... Alright, he's 236. You're 236 hammers right now with 2 factories up. Let's watch these hammers grow. I bet you we can break 1,000 hammers with this empire easy.
Oh, I bet, yeah. Even without having population. He doesn't have guilds up either.
Yeah.
I guess you don't need guilds when you have every wonder.
Well, yeah, well, he doesn't. We do. We need guilds.
Yeah.
Because we need the culture output to get through order faster. It's going to be a priority somewhere.
Yeah. I need those riders too.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. So, let's take a look at these. What are the front T1 tenets? Definitely happiness.
Monument happiness.
Yeah. Definitely monument happiness. And then great people generation is a very powerful one.
Yep.
Alright. I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay, you're gonna hit Golden Age next turn, which is excellent.
Yep.
Okay.
Right, we're working on 4 turns on the ironworks is good. What are we doing with the scientist?
What's the yield on the scientist?
$13.71, so even better.
It won't go up from there. I mean, future scientists will go up this one.
just-
I'm tempted to actually ball the scientist and start hard building Taj Mahal in your capital.
Okay.
You're actually essentially
Do that.
okay. And then you can engineer porcelain as the engineer pops out as you're hard building Taj Mahal.
Yep.
Dude, Sistine's here. Sistine is here. That's
Sistine's
so nuts.
silly.
It's actually be better than Taj Mahal to get, but I don't think the time is. I don't think the production is going to work out. Someone's got to be building that, right?
Yeah.
What is Japan doing this game? I haven't even seen him build a wonder. No, I'd hit the. Well, yeah, okay. Do you have a worker over by?
IKEA. It's the only wonder.
Yeah. Do you have a worker over by Lisbon? It'd be good to get that coal in your empire. Maybe one of those workers in Braga can go get that coal online, so you can improve the coal in your capital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go up that way.
You'd love to be coached one day, Cuba? Yeah. Maybe. Very time intensive to do coaching. So, there's another natural wonder in the game. I guess he could be thinking about battleshipping you late game. Be pretty easy to get Mazin Congo. What is Mbanza Congo's unit?
Janissaries.
It's good timing for it. It'd be a trade route in citrus. Who's got citrus? Apparently
No one.
nobody. Really? One of the city-states somewhere then.
Yep. I'm frozen again.
That's pleasant. Excuse me. What's your hard drive at?
It hasn't shown that it's changing, which is awkward.
Recording video, no space. Tell me how you do it, Seanald.
I'm the best.
You still frozen? Are you tabbed right now?
No, I'm
Okay.
not. That's finished though.
Alright, any reason you can't end this game with artillery? Or tanks,
I
maybe?
don't think so.
I don't think we need
Artillery
research
and
labs, though, right?
tanks. No, I doubt it.
Okay.
Unless Russia does something.
Golden Age
I don't
Dawn.
think Billy can do it.
No, I don't think Billy can do anything either.
No.
Alright, your factories are finishing up, even your shitty cities, so you can build public schools now. I mean, you're gonna be a hard time doing a RD push because you're not gonna have the production to finish your public schools before you basically get to that tech. But you could probably do a pretty good tank to push. Am I playing tomorrow, Unique? I am, although I'm not starting till a little bit later, Unique.
Yeah, for no reason at all. Should I buy that coal? It's
Sure.
gonna be a nice tile with order.
Yeah, do it. You can even go improve that coal. I would like to see, the only thing I'd really like to see right now, I mean, you're kind of getting around not having guilds up by buying all the city-states, cultural city-states, which is good, but that's tented. That's like, it's a bit of an issue that we don't have guilds up yet. It'd be very nice to have guilds up. No, I don't think it's workers' faculties anymore here. I think it's, I mean, we're already science leader. I don't know that the more science is that important to us right now. I kind of feel like just raw production is where he wants to go with this. His cities are kind of shit, and he's got a lot of them. Getting raw production up can be kind of be pretty good.
So you want to push into chemistry for the...
Yeah, chemistry, possibly fertilizer, but definitely chemistry. Yep. And that's on the way to military science anyways, right? So.
Yep.
I'd love Himage, but I think, I mean, you could use porcelain to kind of, I don't know. By the way, you're going to need to assign science this turn.
No.
It's not prompting you for some reason.
Oh, I did it. It's just not showing up. Interesting.
I disagree, Tatted Schnitzel. I have been fighting, I've had like 4 games or 5 games with the patch, and all of them have been me fighting people who got order before me and fighting something like a 400 or 500 hammer deficit, despite having good empires and have done fairly well with my empire. It's very difficult to beat 500 more hammers than you. You just have no idea what that is like. Like anyone who's
Should I
competent.
just vote for myself and make them beat me?
Sure.
Make them all vote for the same person?
Yeah, they have to coordinate. They probably will, but still. All right, engineers out in 3 out of Madrid.
Yep.
Okay. Good. It'd be nice to go back to working the food tiles in that city. I mean, that's the other thing. We don't have aqueducts up pretty much in the entire empire, so our cities are still going to be pretty small. What's Braga working? Is it working that new farm tile?
No.
Could work that over the factory.
Oh, over the factory?
You can, yeah. Gotta get that iron online too, because both those irons are unimproved.
Yeah, well, that's what I was doing, and then I set that other worker up for the coal, which I still need to buy.
The answer to order is 8 generals. That's correct. I agree 100% with that. What are those half-built things? Trading posts?
Trading
Set
posts.
for commerce, perhaps?
Liberty Honor. He doesn't. I mean, he could have it open, but he doesn't have any policies into it.
No, he doesn't. Oh, I mean, I don't mean commerce, I meant autocracy, but yeah. But yeah.
Oh, right.
All right.
Musician, not anytime soon.
Nope.
Policy next turn.
There goes Sistine. I'm glad we didn't attempt it.
Sistine to Billy. Yeah, fine.
Yep.
If Billy builds it, that's fine. Every wonder that Billy builds is a win for us.
What do you think? Think it's going to be your wonder eventually? I like working the factory here. I like
No,
working both
I
tiles
just
in the factory in your capital. I need to restart your timer.
growth.
Okay. You can unwork one of the gold tiles, perhaps. You have a plains tile being worked in one of the gold tiles in your capital that you could do.
Okay. If it'll give it to me. There we go.
You might be able to unwork the hill,
Uh,
potentially. Well, it doesn't fuck up the timing on Taj Mahal. Doesn't seem to be. Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Alright. Lisbon needs production.
Public school.
Yeah.
Is that really a public school that it wants?
Yeah, it's just 5 turns instead of 3 turns. Okay.
And what about you?
Isn't this... Oh, this is... Yeah.
What am I
Public
still
school again.
missing? Hotkeys and Coimbra. Okay. Coimbra. You need... I don't know that I'm going to need that anytime soon.
Yeah.
What's he doing up here?
He's building a pasture on his stable.
I need these hills.
Yep, you do. Well, you don't need to buy them, but you need to improve them. You have unimproved hills in your empire. I wouldn't buy any more tiles right now for the minute being.
Okay.
Besides, like, the really high value ones like coal. Russia took your city-state. How much would it take to take it back?
4.
I would... Well, hold on. Before you just click that, go check his money. So he's got enough to buy it back. You have the happiness now because you have ideology up and he doesn't. You could just buy it and war him. I'm fine with that. I don't think you should let him take your cultural ally for 5 fucking extra that he bought in the middle of the fucking turn. I'm okay buying it and warring him.
Could he actually do anything about that?
No, there's too many city-states in the way.
A lot of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So do it quickly though if you're gonna do that. So you can't buy it back, so otherwise you war your own city-state.
Well, if I'm going to do that, I need to set it up so that I can actually war him.
Okay.
No, not that.
Jesus, this is how you have to go to war in EUI. The EUI.
Yep.
It's painful.
Yep. And that's gonna crush his happiness too.
Good. Serves him right. Bought your fucking city-state and even didn't buy it. Even didn't buy it that effectively. He bought it so he had 4 more influence than you. Take 13 culture from turn. That's like 10% of your culture he just like nicked. Screw that. Okay. You could maybe type in chat, please do not take my city-states. Please do not buy my city-states.
I'll give him a happy face.
Good. Happy face means a lot. Alright, I think we start here with party leadership. Almost certain.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
100 science.
Yeah, you just went up to
Almost.
202 culture per turn, too.
Yeah.
Alright, seems reasonable. Public schools. So this is why like I've been fighting these ridiculous fights with these easy mode fucking order like first order players. Like, come on. Alright. Oh, click order, win game.
Yeah, pretty much. Anybody else? No? No roads.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, you're improving that mine. Bring your worker down to the other coal too, the one near your capital, so you can switch that over once all your factories are built. You're like 3 turns away from that, so.
Oh, right.
Alright, your engineer comes out next turn, you can reassign tiles. I'm pretty sure your trade route in your capital that was feeding Barcelona finished this turn as well, because you got a Barcelona starving message and then it fixed it with party
right.
leadership, but.
Come on.
Here, trade route, trade route. Should work that farm at finish too.
There it is. The farm in here, yes.
I don't think you need to work that university. I would unwork the workshop and the university. I don't think the city's gonna be. Well, maybe leave the workshop. I mean, it's not that far from an engineer, I guess. But this is gonna be your guild city, right? So if this is gonna be one of your guild cities, you need to prioritize as much growth as humanly possible in here. Now, maybe it shouldn't be one of your guild cities. Maybe one of the other cities is better. Doesn't have fresh water, can't build a garden.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, just raw culture is really what we need to get up and going is raw culture. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So engineer next turn.
Yep, that's going straight to your capital, and they're going to build porcelain. Yeah.
Then we'll move back to Taj Mahal.
I mean, actually, can you check? Does anyone else have rationalism open? You could engineer Himage, which is fucking pretty awesome too.
No.
And just hard build
not that I
porcelain
can
afterwards. You can't tell, so we're not guaranteed. But this is coming up for ideology time. People may not be. It's a tough. It depends. It depends how you want to risk that or not.